I can't believe that it's already been a year. It's already been a year. Last year, August 18th, 2016, man, I dropped that video that will forever hold a special place in my heart, and it's the one video that I hope, even if this channel gets terminated one day the same way the old channel was, it's the one video that I hope I can keep downloaded somewhere, saved, because it is a live reaction to, you know, my series, man. Like it's half of the soul of the King Recon channel. It's the series that got me wanting to find more anime. It's the first series that I ever truly loved when it came to anime and manga. It's a series that really made me look at anime and manga in a different light. It's a series that I loved with all my heart and still do to this very day. And I can't believe that Bleach ended a year ago, man. And, you know, I remember whenever it was coming up towards close to the end, man. Like, in my head, the plan was, you know, I will be able to replace Bleach, never on the channel, but at least somewhere in my heart with Gintama, because in the same way that I feel like I've replaced Toriko with Kingdom, in terms of like the same type of feel that it gave me every single week, Gintama is, I feel the same way about Gintama that I did with Bleach, especially like back whenever I first got into Bleach. But as this past year has gone by, you know, Goat-tama to me is still Goat-tama, but I can't put into words, you know, that Bleach is still Bleach to me, man, and it can't be replaced. It can't be replaced by anything. Like, it's, you know, one day I'll have to make that dreaded top 15, top 30 favorite series list. And, you know, not only because this is the series that got me into everything, not only because this is half of the soul of this very channel, and I've always said that if a series has been on this channel, it means that much more to me. But whenever I do end up making that video, man, it's gonna be hard to rank, man. It's gonna be hard to rank a lot of these series that I love so much, and Bleach is gonna be one of them. Because it would be very, very simple if it was just doing manga and anime. Anime, you already know, Bleach is top 2. It always will be for me, man. You know, top 3, I'd have to think about it, because I don't know where I would put Hunter x Hunter in the manga anime list. But Bleach means a lot to me, man. And I can't believe that it's been a freaking year, son. And since we're in August, this is usually around the time every single year where Call of Duty drops a beta. And every time I watch Call of Duty gameplay or see anything near Call of Duty, it always reminds me of Bleach. You know, I would connect those two together, man. You know, Call of Duty and Bleach, those are my high school years. You know, and both of them mean the world to me. And definitely look forward to the first ever Call of Duty World War II beta gameplay on this channel to be some sort of Bleach discussion. And I promise that, bro. I promise that. Because those two go hand in hand. You know, I always dreamed of the day that I got a good computer and a good camera, and I'd be able to do gameplay commentaries while playing Modern Warfare 3 or Black Ops 2 or whatever was going on while I talked about Bleach. And last year, whenever I recorded that video, whenever it was the Call of Duty 4, you know, going back to that game while talking about Bleach, man, it meant a lot to me, bro. Same thing with Modern Warfare 2. Whenever I made those videos last year, because that's what I always wanted to do, man, was make those gameplay commentaries while talking about Bleach. And I'm so happy that I was able to at least do those. And now with Call of Duty World War II coming out, man, I can most certainly see that those will be coming soon as well. But man, bro, I've been insanely, you know, in the Bleach mood as of late. And I've had a lot of time to just think, and whenever I have a lot of time to think, man, I tend to think about a lot of things. And like I said, since I've been in the Call of Duty mood, thanks to World War II about to come out, I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty. Of course, it brings me back into my Bleach, you know, me yearning for Bleach, me itching to watch some Bleach, man. And as I watch these openings and endings, and I look back, and, you know, the ending for Bleach, when it comes to chapter 686, you know, I always say that chapter by itself, I love a lot, because it shows me the future of all these characters that I love so much. But, you know, I teared up, and it hurt me more for 685, or at least it didn't really hurt me, but it hit me harder, the Bleach was ending, when I saw Ruki as a captain, than the final chapter when I saw everyone together. And I think the reason for that is because Bleach already ended for me. And in terms of I'm not sure if like I can ever reach the high that, okay, I'll put it like this. In 2014, when Bleach ended on Adult Swim, that to me is when, you know, that ended. That to me is when Bleach, and because it's with the anime, man. And I've always loved the manga for Bleach. Don't get me wrong. Like, I love the manga to death, man. I've had a lot of great experiences with the manga. But the anime is why I'm here today. The Bleach anime is why I'm here today. The OSTs, the openings, the voice actors, whether it be Ichigo's Japanese or Johnny Young Bosch, it doesn't matter. That man right there is a legend to me and always will be. And that always, always will be. Same thing with Rukia's voice actress in either English or Japanese, or Orihime's or Chad's, or Ukiora's or Aizen's, man. It's my shout out to Kyler, but you know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because these guys are legends to me, man. The Bleach anime is why I'm here today. And to me, when I look back on it, you know, I remember March 2012 when Bleach originally ended in terms of the anime. But you know, even that was the sub. Just like I said in my story video for Bleach, that's probably still here on this channel. Was it? Did I record that on this channel? I probably did. I hope I did. That was a great video. I poured my heart and soul into that video. But anyways, when it comes to Bleach, I've always associated that with Adult Swim and the dub for Bleach. So when it ended on Adult Swim, that's when it truly ended in my heart. And I remember whenever it ended that night, me and this other YouTuber called Suzaku were in a live stream until like 2 or 3 in the morning, just talking about Bleach and the AwesomeSauce and the memories and the great moments. And that, to me, that night was the night that I truly felt that my high and my love for Bleach never reached that point ever again. I truly do feel that. Because at the time, while Bleach is airing on Adult Swim, because those two together, you know, me coming home on a Saturday, especially since I work every single Saturday, man, I would always have that to look forward to. And it was just became such a routine for so many years. From 2006 until 2014. For so many years, I was with that thing, you know, watching it every single week. And whenever I was running on weekdays, I would always watch it. I would never miss Bleach, man. I only missed Bleach one time in my entire life of watching it weekly, man, on Adult Swim. And that was the week I had to go on a cruise. And I believe that was episode 295 or 296, one of the two. That was the only time I'd ever missed Bleach. Ever. One time in 8 years. And, you know, it's not only even just Bleach, I mean, just in general, I'm talking like my love for anime, I remember dropped after Bleach ended on Adult Swim. And I thank God that in 2015, I ran into and got into so many different series. I guess, you know, looking back on it, maybe that's why a lot of those series that I read in 2015 mean so much to me, because they rebounded from that, like, loss of love, that, because I was like, man, Bleach ended, what more is there left, you know? Like, the Bleach anime freaking ended, man. You know, what I started with ended. And maybe that's why Steel Ball Run, Ippo, Gintama, you know, freaking Parasite, those 4 series that I was just trying to find something that could fill the hole that Bleach left behind. And I love all 4 of those series for many different reasons. 5, let me include 20th Century Boys in there as well. You know, I love all those series for very, very different reasons, and they're all up there for me. But I think the main reason why they all mean so much to me is because I was trying to find a way to fill the hole that Bleach left behind with the anime. And, you know, it's crazy, bro. It's freaking crazy, man. But, you know, 2 years after that, Bleach came to an end in the manga, the official end of the story. And, you know, we as fans, we have our problems with the 1,000 Year Blood War. But, you know, it was Bleach, man. It was Bleach, man. I can't deny how much I enjoyed the series, bro. I can't deny how much I love these characters. Like, whenever I see some of these characters at times, man, I like, still to this day, even though it ended last year, and even though I haven't read it weekly in a year, because usually whenever you read something weekly for so long, like I did for freaking Bleach and One Piece, which is and Naruto too, like, you know, they stick with you for a long time, even after, like, they're gone. Naruto, I found that I loved more after it ended. because I just look back on it very fondly, all the memories and the nostalgia and whatnot, right? But when it came to Bleach, man, there's a lot of series that have ended on this channel. A lot of series that have ended on this channel, going from Kill La Kill, the first series that I ever stopped reviewing on this channel because it ended. From Kill La Kill to Parasite, to Your Lie in April, to Death Parade, to a lot of those like weeklies that I used to do, anime-wise, that are gone forever. The only series that I've ever done videos for after they've ended, and in concession, and like a lot of videos after they ended, is Bleach. Because to me, this channel is incomplete without the series. It could be 2, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, 10 years from now. And I might still have to talk about this series in some way, shape, or form, even if the anime never comes back, which I do hope it comes back. But even if it doesn't come back, I feel like it has to, in some way, shape, or form, it has to be on the channel. Like, even whenever I'm thinking about it on a weekly basis, like, you guys have no idea how many times I've thought about making a Bleach AwesomeSauce video, and it gets caught up in all the other stuff I have to live react to and all the other stuff, like, but I'm always looking forward to doing those videos, Bleach AwesomeSauce. There's a lot of other Bleach-based topic videos that I've wanted to do, and it just lost in the shuffle of this brain of mine that's trying to keep up with everything that I'm trying to live react to or review or request or or anything like that. But it's crazy to me how in this last year I've really realized just how much this series means to me, because, like I said, every single other series, pretty much after it ended, that's it, man. It served its course on the channel, and that was it, bro. And they'll always have a special place in my heart, but none of them like Bleach, man. I feel like this channel is not the same without Bleach, bro. It's the way I feel, man. Like, this channel was based off of Bleach and One Piece, and when one half of that soul is gone, no matter how much I try to replace it, no matter how many videos I may make on a certain series, I can't replace it. It's irreplaceable to me. And it's crazy. It's crazy how 1 year after it's been gone, I still feel the same way. I still feel the way I did. Even though my love for it isn't on the same level that it was back in like 2014, or even further beyond that, whenever it was airing weekly on Hueco Mundo, or whatever the case may be, man. This series still means a lot, man. And whenever I play Brave Souls and I play with my brother, man, and I see how much my brother is loving it and enjoying it, I'm like, it's awesome, man. It's awesome, because me and my brother, we've always bonded over Dragon Ball. But whenever we play Bleach Brave Souls, it's like, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. It's always nice seeing another person enjoy something that you like as well. But I just truly can't believe it's been a year, man. It's been a year since the series ended, and the channel has definitely had like a lot of changes, for sure, man. Like, we've had like the addition of Kingdom to the channel, which I absolutely adore. Toriko ended, which is another series very near and dear to my heart, man, that I would love to also make videos on that as well. And Hunter x Hunter came back. But the Bleach greatness, man, I've always associated that series with my games, and like whenever I do like any type of game walkthroughs, even like if it's not Call of Duty, like with F-Zero X or with any of my Retro Recon vlogs, that's another thing I need to bring back to the channel. Like, those things I always associate Bleach with, man. So yeah, man, when Call of Duty World War II, when this beta drops, bro, expect that first gameplay to be a Bleach video, man. You already know, son. It's gotta be. But just listening to these openings and endings, man, it gets to you, bro. Because you remember how goat it was, man. How goat the experience was. Especially when I listen to opening 2, man. Like, when I listen to opening 2, bro, it gives you chills. Opening 2 and opening 7. Well, like, all 15 get to me. But, like, openings-wise, man, opening 1, 2, freaking, like, 5, 6, and 7, which, if you guys watch the openings video, you guys know those are my favorites, aside from 2. I love 5, 6, and 7, man. 5, 6, and 7, bro. Episodes 110 to 167, bro. Legendary episodes. Change, Veronica, You know, I've always said, even the filler, man. Like I love this series filler, man. Like I remember one time I even made this statement before, and I've never taken the statement back. It's one of those statements that's always stuck with me that I said that, like, I forget a lot of stuff that I say, but I've never forgot that I said this. I stated that the reason why I always love Bleach so much is because of the filler episodes. And the reason why I said that is because that was the precursor to why I loved Gintama so much. Because it was those random filler episodes that made me truly see how much I love these characters. Because I was able to watch filler episodes, like for example, after Ichigo defeated Aizen, when we had that filler arc before the Nozomi arc, or like the filler episodes from like 311 to, I believe it was 317 or 18, that we had those random filler episodes. And same thing back like in the Iranka arc, all those random filler episodes in the middle episodes. I love those episodes. Karakurizer, you know, the Halloween episode, the episode whenever they all make fun of the Soul Society arc. that episode is funny. The Arabian Nights one, and the episode's funny. But you know, the filler episodes, I love those episodes, man. Those one-shot episodes, because I love episodic storytelling. And when it comes to just bringing these characters that I love and just putting them in a random situation like this, it just shows me how much I truly love these characters, man. They don't have to be in this insane plot to save someone, or this crazy plot to save the world, or this crazy plot is these awesome, you know, Espada or Quincy's or Soul Reapers. You know, I can enjoy these characters randomly joking around and fooling around while trying to take out a hollow, as Cone being in the Karakurizer with Don Kanonji and all these other trolls hanging around, man. Like, you know, I love Bleach's filler, man, but I guess this is a discussion for another day. Maybe that would be the Call of Duty World War II video, but I truly can't believe it's been a year, man. I truly can't believe it's been a year. Like, I know that I made those Bleach AwesomeSauce videos as a way to, like, keep Bleach on the channel. And, you know, it honestly hasn't been the same, because you don't get, like, a new experience for Bleach, you know, with the manga. But it's definitely taken a bit of getting used to. You know, Thursdays or Fridays or Mondays, whatever the case may be, aren't the same, of course. But like I said before, I feel like I've been without that Bleach Adult Swim connection for so long. It's already been 3 years since it ended on Adult Swim, that my body was already used to it. It was like, you know, because, like I said, even though the story of Bleach ended, like, to me, man, like, when it ended on Adult Swim, bro, it was insane. Like, if you guys were a part of the old channel, you remember how many Bleach anime episode reviews I had on this channel, bro. I mean, from 308 till 366. Every Saturday, I was here after work, man, talking about the latest episode of Bleach every 12 o'clock. Video will be up by 1 in the morning. Unless I did a stream. Unless I did a stream. And that, to me, is when Bleach ended, man. Not whenever the anime ended, not whenever the manga ended, but when Adult Swim stopped airing it, because that is where, that was my home. Right there. And, you know, it'd always be my favorite channel, because it introduced me to a lot of my favorite series. And right now, it's airing some of my favorite series. You know, Hunter x Hunter, it's airing JoJo. You know, it's airing Dragon Ball still, and it still keeps, you know, a lot of the AwesomeSauce. And of course, I'll always continue supporting Toonami and Adult Swim, not even just because of Bleach, just because of how much they've done to me personally. But you know, there'll always be that special connection with Bleach and that network. And you know, that Adult Swim hasn't been the same for me either ever since Bleach ended, man. But you know, it is what it is, man. We've gotten through it. It's definitely something to, like, it's not an everyday thing, of course, but whenever I do get on somewhere, like on YouTube or something, I see, like, in the recommended section, I see, like, a Bleach opening, and I click on it. After I watch the opening, I go, like, on a nostalgia rush for, like, hours. Whenever I'm at work, man, and somebody says, like, a random word, or whenever one of my boys, James, who was one of my fellow coworkers, who watched Bleach whenever he was younger, man, or at least, like, back in the day, and, like, he'll bring up some greatness from, like, whenever I used to watch Adult Swim, and it'll bring all these memories back for me. Whenever I think back to my friends, man, like my boy Jay Sean or whatever, and, you know, thinking back to when I watched episode 14 and, like, the Call of Duty memories. Anytime I log into any of my Call of Duty accounts, or any of my any of the games on even, like, the recent Call of Duties, and my best gun is still called my Bankai class, and I'm like freaking Flagnards, man. like things have changed, bro. But I think, like I said, even though it ended last year, it ended in my heart 3 years ago. But the story ended last year, man, and it's quite something. I believe we're about to enter the 16th anniversary of Bleach, and I'm not expecting them to really do anything, but I'm looking forward to seeing what the future has in store for us, man. I really, really hope for an anime. You know, I really, really, really want an anime, man, for Bleach, bro. That's the one thing that I really want, is for the anime to come back. You know, I think about it all the time. Like, how would the animation be? Would they still keep the same OST? What about the voice actors and all that stuff? Like, I tend to think about it. But because I love, like, the newer animation that they had. Like, Fullbring had beautiful animation, man. Nozomi Arc, really beautiful animation. Freaking, Zanpakuto Rebellion and the fake Karakura Town and the Dayside and all that stuff. Like, really good animation, man. But the original dark type of animation it had in the first 167 episodes, to me, just can't. That's Bleach to me, man. And I'll always love that. It had that unique feel and look to it, man. I don't know how to explain it, bro. I don't even know how to explain it, man. Like, those early episodes, bro, they just had that feel, man. And the music, man. Creeping Shadows. I love the OST. But, yeah, man, it's been a year, bro. Like, the other day, I randomly popped this out, and because I remembered how much, shout out to that, man, I seen on Adult Swim, but I remembered how much I loved whenever this first dropped. This, actually, the final chapter of this, if I'm not mistaken, or the chapter after. Yeah, I believe it was chapter after. Like, I love the flashback so much that the chapter after this is when I started doing this. 538. It was the week that I got my first ever smartphone, so that's whenever I started doing videos on this and One Piece. Chapter 710 and chapter 538, Bleach and One Piece. And from 538 all the way up until 686, I was here. And I'll never forget that 8-week break that we had from Bleach in the manga. Freaking God, man, it felt like forever. And whenever I came back, bro, I was so hyped, man. I actually remember doing a live reaction in the library, in my school library. I kid you not. I kid you not. If you watched that video, man, you can vouch for me down below if you made it this far in the video. But if you guys remember that video, it was whenever Renji was fighting Master Masculine, and I did a live reaction to that in the school library. That is the lengths that we went through for this awesome sauce right here, man. And you know, one of these days, I'm just gonna say screw it, and I'm gonna reread this entire series, rewatch it, because I mean, I've already been rewatching with the Blu-rays. Shout out to the Blu-rays, man. The Blu-rays are goat. But one of these days, I wanna give the Thousand Year Blood War Arc a reread, man, because I feel like I would, because I haven't read it. I haven't read the Thousand Year Blood War Arc since it ended in its entirety. I reread this, and I'm not exaggerating here. When the Bleach Thousand Year Blood War Arc was going on weekly. When chapter 512 came out, I had already reread the arc like 7 times. And I'm not joking. Chapter 512 is one of my favorite chapters in all Bleach. Period. I love that chapter, man. Now you feel like number... What a legendary chapter. 512 and 511. Those 2 chapters are godly. But every single time, like a new couple of chapters come out. I remember when I believe it was 517, 519. 519 was the one with the Orihime and Rukia color page. So by then, I'd already reread the arc again. When everything with the rain was coming out, I reread the arc again. When 546 came out, which to me is still one of the most hyped chapters, bro. When 546 dropped, I had already reread the arc like again. The last time I reread Bleach, or I reread that arc, Thousand Year Blood War, like for the last time, I believe, was either when Rukia got her Bankai, or when Ichigo arrived, again, in the hero chapter. I believe that was the last time that I reread Bleach, or reread the Thousand Year Blood War. From then, I have not reread the arc. And that's a shoot. That is a shoot. On my iPod Touch, if I ever get it working again, I still have the manga reader app that no longer exists, that I was able to read, even though I have it on my phone here too. But on my iPod Touch, I have from chapter 480 till chapter 546, or I know for a fact 546, but I believe to like 570 maybe, 581, somewhere on there. Still on there, because that's how much I used to reread this damn arc, man. This 1,000 Year Blood War. I was a 1,000 Year Blood War hard. God, man, I mean, it was greatness, which is why, like, it boggles my mind of, like, you just look at yourself, you're like, bro, it was going so good. And, you know, there was still some good moments, from what I can recall, but it just never reached the same tier of, like, that top. Aside from, you know, an awesome, you know, the last, like, 10 to 15 chapters I really enjoyed on a personal level, just because it gave me a lot of stuff that I'd always really wanted to see. To me, you guys already know how I feel. At least if you've been on the channel for a long time, you know how I feel about the whole Squad Zero thing. You know, that is the most mad I have ever been while doing this, like, YouTube. That was my only rant video ever on this channel. God, I mean, Squad Zero to me was the biggest disappointment ever, bro. I mean, I look forward to those guys from the moment the Menos Grande appeared and they were talking about the Royal Guard. Episode freaking 14, guys. And that was to me, like, I have never ever ranted on this channel. But that just shows how much I love the series, that I wanted it to be the very best it could possibly be. And to me, that junk was garbage. That is the only part of Bleach that I consider garbage. Will the anime change my mind for it? Maybe. Will rereading the arc change my mind for it? Maybe. Who knows? Like I said, I haven't reread the entire arc. I've reread some moments, and I reread that stuff whenever I bought it in the volumes. And I still think it's poop. The only part about that entire thing that I loved was when my boy Juha was going in, man. Against Rick Ross himself. So that part I remember enjoying. But other than that, that little portion right there, from like chapter 600, like 608, I hated everything about that, man. Like, it was, oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh, man. You guys remember. But, you know, that to me was the worst part. Not even close, man. But that's just because of how much I love this series and how much I wanted it to be the very best it could possibly be. Like, I never rant for anything. Like, I always say there's a reason for everything, but that's just how much my emotions got in there. My emotions, you know, on the inside, I said, man, Kubo, you're better than this, bro. Like, what is this crap? And it got to me. It got to me, man. It really did. And I remember, man, yo, and 616 and 618, bro, with the whole Aizen and the chair Sama stuff, man. Yo, those are some legendary things. I think I still have the live reaction still somewhere. It has to be somewhere, bro. I was so hyped when I saw Aizen in that damn chair, bro. Like, I never thought a chair would get me hyped, man, but Aizen. Yo, I was marking out, man. When I saw Grimmjow again, Nell. Mark out moments, man. Kiraku's Bankai, bro. Gold. Kisuke's. Greatness, man. You know, seeing Kenpachi's as well, bro. Kenpachi versus Unohana, man. Great stuff right there. Or then I'll leave like the earlier stuff in the 1,000 Year Blood War aside, but you know, from just like from here on this channel, man, all that stuff is greatness, bro. But I think to me the main highlight of like that last, from like the moment it came back up until then, to me, having Ichigo and Aizen fight together, bro, was so freaking amazing, man. Like, it's something I'd always wanted to see, something I always dreamt of, and didn't disappoint me at all, bro. Like, I love that stuff, man. That stuff was so freaking beast. Ichigo and Aizen fighting against Juha, man. Like, I can't wait for that stuff in particular to be animated. But, yeah, man. I'll have to reread the 1,000 Year Blood War. I think it's about time. I'm just waiting for all the volumes to come out here in North America so I can read them all. You know, because I love the Bleach volumes, man. I always have. Like, I always love rereading Bleach more in the volumes than I do in the like on the screen. There's something, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. It's like it's something about the volumes, man. Like, let's look at this beautiful volume cover. Look at these freaking volume covers, man. Like, bro, Fullbring arc, man. When I reread this in the volumes, man, it's not just because Ruruka's GOAT. Shout out to my boy James Hansen. But, you know, it's not just because Ruruka's GOAT. But, like, the quality of like, how amazing it looks. Like, let me get the panel whenever Ichigo transformed. Whenever Ichigo got a sword for powers back. Let me get that color page. Look at this. Look at how gorgeous this looks. Look at how gorgeous this looks in the freaking volume, man. You're like, bro, man, I mean, greatness, son. I've always loved reading in the volumes. I guess that just shows how much I love 1,000 Year Blood War whenever I was rereading it in a freaking margarita app. You know what I mean? So, oh man. But yeah, dude, I look forward to the day whenever I get to own Bleach's final volume. And you guys have no idea how many times, man, like, a lot of my friends and a lot of my cousins really stopped watching anime after Bleach ended. The Bleach anime ended. But they all wanted to find out how the manga ended. And whenever, like, we would talk about it, and I know it's like a sin, it's taboo, it's something you're not allowed to do. But I did it, man. I showed them the end of Bleach, but not me. Like not in terms of like showing them the actual chapter. I went on YouTube and I went to my boy Soul Madness's video for the final chapter, because that is one of the best videos I've ever seen on here on YouTube. I've rewatched the video like 15 times, and I've showed that to my cousins Louis, Adrian, Michael, CJ, and I believe that would be it. And then my brother, of course. So like the main guys that I always watched Bleach with whenever we were all younger, we would all watch it together. I wish I could show it to my boy Edwin, but I haven't talked to him in a long time. But like we were like the main guys, and my boy Marcel, that I really want to show him, that I still haven't shown it, but I will show him it one day. But it was like our squad from back in the day, man, and back in high school, whenever we would always talk about Bleach, and you know, even though all of them stopped watching. Well, me and CJ did a discussion here on the channel. He read it all the way to the end, but almost everybody else had just stopped. And I remember when Michael came down here, my cousin, and I just showed him the ending of Bleach, man, with Soul Madness's video, and he almost started crying, man. He was like, "Yo, this is," like, even though he knew nothing else about he still doesn't know anything else about 1,000 Year Blood War. It still hit home because it's the ending of Bleach, bro. It's the ending of Bleach, you know. And shout out to Soul Madness, man, for making that video. That's a godly video. But yeah, man, I just really wanted to make this video to just talk about the 1-year anniversary of Bleach being gone, and that I look forward to the freaking future, man. I look forward to seeing if the anime ever comes back. I look forward to more volumes coming out, more of the Blu-rays, more Brave Souls. Hopefully I'll get a good pull one day. Hopefully I get a good pull one day, man. I have my 6 Stark and Pachi level 200, so I guess that's okay. And I have Neliel, all the 6-star Neliel now. You guys remember how much I wanted Neliel? I finally got it. I got my full Hollow Ichigo, my 5-star Aizen, so I'm pretty good right now. I want freaking Danga Ichigo, but you can't get everything you want, man. But we'll just look forward to the future, man. We look forward to seeing what's going to happen here with Call of Duty World War II beta dropping soon. You can most certainly expect to see some Bleach greatness back on the channel. But for you guys that are Bleach fans and are still subscribed to the channel, man, from those days, or even if you're brand new Bleach fans that never even watched any of my old videos, thank you, man. Thank you for watching this video. And if you're still watching here to this very end, man, best girl in Bleach to you, then Booty afterwards, man. Like for me, Neliel Booty, bro. You know, it's there's no comparison. But yeah, man, thank you all so much for watching this video, bro. Bleach greatness. I just really wanted to talk about it. Like, this is something I've been wanting to talk about for the past couple of days. But today, after SmackDown ended, I said I gotta make this video. I gotta make this video. It came out longer than I expected it to, but it's the way I am, man. When I start talking about something, I ramble. I ramble for years. But man, bro, definitely. You know, with Call of Duty season, we're here, bro. It just gets you back into Bleach nostalgia, Bleach memories, Bleach feels. Rewatching these promos that Adult Swim made, and all these, re-listening to these OSTs and these episodes and these moments, man, it gets to you, bro. It reminds you of the greatness, man. But I'll see you guys next time. Have an awesome day. I will come back with a Bleach video for the Call of Duty World War II stuff, maybe even before. There is one special video that I have planned. I'm not going to reveal anything about it until it comes out. I might even release it around my birthday time. That actually might be my birthday video. Which is a couple months away, but there's one particular Bleach video that I've been working on the script for a long time. Yes, guys, I'm actually working on a script for a video. Holy crap, right? But this is a video that I've been working on in my head for a long time, and then I have a couple things written down for it, but I haven't actually started editing and putting it together. But it's a video that I've been wanting to make for a long time about a particular thing in Bleach that I really love. So look forward to that, man. Look forward to that. That's something that's in the noggin, but hasn't been made yet. There's just so many damn things that I have to do, bro. Like even right now, I'm making this video when I'm supposed to be doing a live reaction to like 6 other series, but my heart said talk about Bleach. So I listen to what my heart says, man. I'll see you guys next time. Have an awesome day. Shout out to my boy Silva. Whenever I said I want to make a Bleach video, he said, do it. I'll watch it. That was my motivation. I said, Silva, I'll do it, my brother. Have a good one, you guys. Bleach greatness, man. And always remember that the awesome sauce will forever be the awesome sauce, man. Bleach greatness.